no femmes, no fats, no Asians. Hi everybody, this is Manjinder Sidhu, your life coach, here to help you with all of your needs. Today's video is about no femmes, no fats, no Asians, which I talk about in depth in my chapter in Bollywood Gay, my self-help #1 bestseller, which is over there. So what does it mean? So basically it's racism, and racism that you see in the gay scene, where people are so judgmental, especially online and on apps, and they declare. When I was 18 years old and I moved to university, before mobile phones with apps on them, I used an online dating platform called Gay Romeo, which some of you call Planet Romeo, and also Gaydar. And every profile I looked at kept saying over and over again, muscular, masculine, straight acting, white guy seeks similar, muscular, masculine, straight acting, white guy. No femmes, no fats, no Asians. Sorry, this is not racism, but it's just my preference. And I calculated it all, and I wrote an anthropology essay about it. I was so annoyed, because I couldn't understand why those who I wanted were my community were shaming me and telling me I was not allowed, when I already didn't feel incorporated within my own Indian culture and community because of being gay. And if you live in a country where there's not a lot of white people, so say for example you live in India, then you might see things where people say, they want someone who's not dusky, someone who's got a light complexion, or various other discriminative things they could write, yes? And you have that in the Western world, where white guys want to date white guys, and Asians are left to the side, and Asians don't always want to date each other, and that's South Asians I'm talking about, because of their own internalized racism about their own culture and skin color. Because the billboards all around the world, in the Western world especially, show white men and women, not Asians. So we can kind of get these complexes about whether we're good enough. And I felt like that growing up. I felt like I didn't see any Asian role models, and I felt like I wasn't good enough. And for that reason, I wanted to date white guys. But when I went to the LGBT community, the gay community, and the clubs, white guys did not want me, and they were very vocal in saying so. Now, on these same profile and apps, people will write things like XXL for XXL. People are just so stereotypical, so shallow-minded, and racist, and judgmental, and discriminate according to gender, and that can really affect you. And when you see that over and over again, it can make you feel like you're not good enough. And then if you're not loving your own culture and colour, like I did not, then you wouldn't date people of your own skin colour. And then basically you're left with old white guys messaging you. So how did I deal with that? I dealt with it, I had to face myself. I had to get rid of myself, the racism I had for myself, self-race hatred, by loving myself, my community, my culture, accepting myself, allowing my community in, going and moving abroad, living in India, and then dating people of my own colour and background. It did still hurt, though, that I did feel so shamed and excluded. However, the more I started to love my own self and my own colour, I started to see and meet people who also loved me for who I was and appreciated me beyond my colour. Because I believe love is colourless and colourblind and colourful. So it doesn't matter what colour you are, do not narrow yourself in finding the love of your dreams. So, and also, if you look in the straight world, in the heterosexual world, most people date their own community and their culture, language and religion. Muslims date Muslims, Indians, Indians, Pakistanis, Pakistanis, Chinese, Chinese. Only a few people venture beyond their own race. So why would the gay scene be any different? The gay scene seems to be very vocal, however, and that's funny, because you would think people who have been bullied would not carry on bullying others. But when you're feeling insecure, you do the same. And that's why I plead you, my LGBT family, to not ridicule and put others down, and to not write on your profile what you don't want, write on your profile what you do want. And we already know from the law of attraction, what you focus on grows. So when you write no Asians, only Asians will message you, or more Asians will. So focus on where you want to go, what you're looking for. And if people write those sort of things, you don't want to know them. They are bigots, they're prejudiced, discriminative, and they're not the kind of people you want to even be friends with. So avoid those. And there's much love from me to you, and I understand that battle that you may face. And you can check out another video about how I got rid of racism from the gay scene, and how you can do that with your own mind. And if you want to have a few sessions with me and a breakthrough, then contact me. There's my book, Bollywood Gay, #1 bestseller. Subscribe to the channel, comment below. These are videos from last week. Share the video, and I look forward to speaking to you next week. See you later.